Have you ever driven over a highway bridge and couldn't help but look below? Or stood on a shoreline's rocky ridge just to watch the water flow? And count yourself as one of the few with a different set of dreams, the kind that keeps you up at night, 'cause you can't wait to get to that stream. It's more than a river. It's more than the water flowing or where it's going. It's the grip on the paddle and the shift in the saddle, the V in the boulders and the lean in the shoulders. When you reach for the eddy, it doesn't get better than this. Yes, it's more, so much more than a river.
Hey everybody, welcome. You are here with us live with Cross Currents Leadership. We are live on Facebook, Substack, and YouTube for just 15 minutes every Sunday and Wednesday evening here over the winter, bringing us all together. We're talking to experts across paddle sports and outdoor recreation, getting you those golden nuggets of information. They're going to help you level up your paddle sports leadership in 2026. Tonight, I'm so excited to welcome Patrick Higgins to talk to us. He's going to talk to us about all things packrafting and ACA's packrafting program and just packrafting. We're going to do packrafting tonight. Patrick, thank you so much for making time for us tonight.
Hi, Andrew. Thanks for having me, and thanks for putting together such a cool show.
Patrick is a multidisciplinary ACA instructor trainer. He's an instructor trainer, meaning he can certify new instructors in coastal kayaking, in river kayaking, in pack rafting, in paddle sports fishing. You're also a swiftwater rescue instructor, and you teach wilderness first responders, among other things, and a snowboard and ski instructor. You got a lot of disciplines covered.
Yeah, it's quite the variety. Well, in Alaska in the wintertime, I wish I could paddle. You can't paddle year round here, but I prefer to go skiing and snowboarding when it's negative 15 degrees outside.
I can imagine. I get that. On a day-to-day basis, he serves on the faculty at Alaska Pacific University, teaching in both the degree program for outdoor studies and the recreational outdoor program. So I feel like we got the perfect guy here to help us. I mean, you're right there at Alaska Pacific. I mean, isn't that kind of where packrafting began?
It is, yes. One of our faculty members, Roman Dial, he was doing a Wilderness Classic race when he ran into a gentleman named Dick Griffith. And Dick Griffith was utilizing a pack raft during this race, and Roman kind of picked that up. And Roman taught one of the first kind of 4-credit college classes for pack rafting, kind of initiated pack rafting instruction. And yeah, it's a great tool to utilize. And then Roman also introduced Thor Tingey to pack rafting, who Thor Tingey's mom, Sherry Tingey, helped improve the pack raft designs, because initially they were using old military surplus boats from, I believe it was the Air Force, but they were able to start alpaca and make the improvements on those boats quite a bit. So the pack raft designs have come quite a long ways from what they initially were.
Well, speaking as an inflatable girl myself for whitewater, I am a proud owner of a Sherry Tingey alpaca pack raft, and I know when I ordered it, she called me personally to make sure she kind of met my needs. She cut it to order, so to speak. I've been so impressed with these boats. I mean, I love my alpaca, but the pack rafts in general, they're just so versatile, and they appeal to so many audiences because they meet the needs of a lot of different boaters. I think we get all excited when we think about sort of the backwoods adventurers, the multi-sport wilderness adventurers, and all the places they can go with their pack raft. But it's also great for, kind of people that aren't quite sure about this run and want to meet the river at water level and get a feel for it. I mean, what's been your experience? What have you observed in terms of who this is appealing to?
The pack rafts are very versatile. So they're great for pretty much anybody. Like my dad, he's getting a little older in age and he doesn't work out as much as he should, but he's able to pick up and carry a Packraft. They're nice and they're lightweight, and he's not going to be running any rapids by any means. So he's more of kind of relaxed, take it to the lake, but they fold down really small. So they're compact. You can travel with them. And they're also great for teaching. So I also teaching whitewater kayaking. It can be a challenge for beginners in whitewater kayaking just to get the boat to go straight. But Packrafts are so user friendly that they're very stable. You can be on the wrong edge and paddle out into the stream and get away with it a little bit. Whereas a whitewater kayak, it gives you instant feedback. So it lets you know if you've made a mistake or not. So the Packraft just really helps boost people's confidence, kind of like a gateway drug to whitewater, but they're also, you can use them for a lot of other things as well.
Well, that's certainly been my experience. It's kind of like putting bumpers on the river. And if you want to be able to keep up with all your hardcore whitewater friends just once in a while, it's a nice tool.
Yeah, they're great. And they make a lot of different designs for different things. So when I initially started teaching packrafting classes in Alaska, it was pretty interesting. There was a lot of hunters who would go out and buy Packrafts, and their wives would make them take a class before they went out. And they're like, I'm really happy I took this class because I probably would have gotten in a lot of trouble if I'd gone out without having this knowledge of the river. But they're great. They can pack in. They have different designs. So they have one specifically for hunting that you can put a lot of extra weight in there, and then utilize it to get out, or fishing as well. So they're a good craft for a lot of different things.
I love it. So let's talk about, I know a couple of years ago, ACA launched this packrafting curriculum, and it's kind of matured and just very quietly been maturing in the background. If people want to take a class, like what should they expect would be in a skills class for packrafting?
There's lots of different options. Depends on what you want to do. If you do want to get into whitewater, I really like whitewater, so I highly recommend it. But just talk with the instructors in your local area and let them know what your goals are. And I find that too. And I always do that when I'm teaching a class, asking the student what their goals are specifically. And then I try to accommodate those goals as much as possible. So work with the instructors in your local area and let them know what you want to do, what kind of trips that you want to get into. Because some people want to get more into the hiking and getting back into the backcountry. And then other people are adrenaline junkies like myself who really want to have fun and get into more advanced wide. So just let your instructors know and they can accommodate to what you want to learn.
Well, and I know, I mean, I was kind of in the room when they passed the original committee for ACA, and that curriculum, it was fascinating because it has kind of, it's got the self-rescues from coastal kayaking. It's got the river skills from river kayaking. It's got a lot of the rescue techniques from swiftwater, but it also had a little bit of navigation, a little bit of overlanding. I mean, you kind of got a real mix of skills in there.
Yeah, it's quite the hybrid of curriculum. So it's a really great course to go through. And there's a lot of different to it. So yeah, the rescues are very similar to a lot of the sea kayaking rescues. So you can self-rescue, climb back in. You could also roll them, especially with the newer designs of the boats. So we have a lot of people that are coming to our pool sessions in Anchorage to learn how to roll because it can help up your game if you're looking to run harder whitewater. But then the navigational aspect is pretty cool too. So being able to navigate to get to the put end and how to get out and back to your house after you get to the takeout. So it's a very cool curriculum that's available for it.
Well, that's amazing. So talk to me about the progress that you've made as this curriculum has matured. Like how many instructors, how many ITs can teach this, and how do they find them?
Yeah, the ACA has a really nice thing on their website where you can find an instructor. So you put the discipline that you want to learn about, and then you put the state you're in. So currently there's 109 packrafting instructors across the across the globe. Actually, there's a gentleman in Switzerland. There's somebody in Canada. So they're all over the world. Some are even in Mexico as well. But there's 109 packrafting instructors, 12 ITs, and 1 ITE or somebody that can train instructor trainers. So yeah, you can find them through the ACA website, and it's a really good resource. Also a plug for Kelsey. All the instructors out there, make sure to update all your stuff so that you're showing up on the ACA search. Same with whitewater kayaking, all of them. Just make sure that you're putting your information in there. Colorado and Alaska have some of the highest concentration of instructors. So if you want to take a really fun course, come up to Alaska, hang out with me for a little bit, or there's a bunch of other really good instructors here and I can help you find those or help you locate those instructors.
Well, and here in the Southeast, I know Scott Fisher at the Nolichucky Outdoor Learning Institute is a pack rafting IT. So he can certify instructors or give skills classes. So we've got resources all over the country. You just may have to look for them a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, again, it depends on what your goals are. There's also Luke Mell, who offers online courses that you can take as well. So if you want to learn a little bit about navigation, he's got a really cool online navigation course. So depending on what your goals are, there's lots of options. And if you don't, say for instance, have a Packraft specific instructor in your area, a whitewater kayaking instructor is really good as well too, to kind of help you. And it's a lot of the river information is going to be very similar. That curriculum is going to be very similar.
Absolutely. So guys, you know how I do. I always try to put all these links in the show notes to make this easy for you. So I've included a link to the APU program, the Outdoor Studies program, where Patrick teaches. I've also included a link for the American Packrafting Association on their YouTube channel. They've got several playlists of videos that are available. And Luke Mell, who wrote the Packraft Handbook and all the awards that it's gotten, I have my signed copy right here. That's a great link, and if you go to that link, that'll take you to Luke's website, so you can find those other online courses that Patrick was telling you about. Well, Patrick, thank you so much for making these resources available to our folks. I know packrafting is it's something so many people are having fun doing. It's a boat that you can like roll up and put in your duffel bag and take on a plane. It's just so versatile in so many ways. Well, guys, our next live will be on Wednesday, March 4th with Jeff Little. He's going to be talking about fostering community knowledge to reduce kayak angler fatalities. So, you know, it's really, it's that hands-on. What are the things that really make a difference? We're going to get all of those all at once. And I want to thank everybody who has signed up to follow Cross Currents Leadership on every channel. We appreciate you guys so much. In particular, I know some of you have figured out the trick that if you sign up for the Substack, you get the email updates, which is awesome. And my heartfelt gratitude to anybody who chose to upgrade from the free subscription on Substack to, you know, throw a little Diet Coke money my way, keep me caffeinated, keep us going, support our work here at Cross Currents Leadership. That's the kind of thing that makes this series possible, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Patrick. I appreciate you taking the time to come talk to us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and really appreciate you putting on this show. It's a really cool opportunity for the paddling community. And thanks again for your hard work.
Okay, see everybody. We'll see you Wednesday. Bye.